with Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Perez.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. We're extending a first alert weather day for some counties across the UP. And those are the interior western counties of the UP, which include Gogebic, Ontonagon, Houghton, Baraga, and Iron counties. We still have a very critical fire weather setup in place across a lot of the UP, but it's mainly those western counties that still have very dry brush and are going to experience humidity dropping down to around 20% as compared to the rest of the UP. We'll still have some gusty winds on and off at around 20 miles per hour for gusts. We are going to have some improvements today with the winds, but again, it's really those western counties where the humidity dips down to around 20%. That's going to be at greatest risk for today. Unseasonably hot as well, just like yesterday in sunny skies. As per the Department of Natural Resources, today's wildfire rating risk is at extreme for those western counties that I've mentioned. Iron County, though, is at a very high risk. We're still putting a first alert weather day for Iron County because it's in an interior area where the percentages for humidities will also dip down to around 20%. But improvements towards the east, still, there is a burn ban in place for the entire UP we should all be following and being very mindful of. Let's talk about relative humidity. This is the key factor for us today. Down to around 20% across those interior western counties that I've highlighted here. Now, if you look in the central, if you look to the east, you can see it's a different story. We have improvements in those areas where percentages will increase to around 40 to about 60%. So a lot better in those areas. As far as winds today out of the south, we'll have kind of on and off gusts of around 20 miles per hour, not as windy as yesterday. And so that's good news for us. Speeds out of the south ranging around 10 to around 15 miles per hour. So yes, improvements for winds, but the west end with that low humidity, not super great. Also going to be very hot in those areas, pushing the mid to upper 80s in those interior western locations. It'll be nice and toasty also along the shorelines of the Great Lakes. Still above normal for the central and the eastern UP today. And a normal 61 today, we're going to be at least 10 to, and in some areas around 26 degrees above the normal for this time of year. We're starting off with clear skies. Our next weather maker hasn't developed just yet, but it will develop off of this frontal boundary in the Intermountain West. So this is what's headed our way for the second half of this work week. And I have the first alert that we will get reprieve with some rain later on this week. Our chances start to increase tomorrow with some spotty rain, but it's mainly Thursday night extending into Friday. We'll still have some scattered rain on Saturday. There is going to be a slow moving system that will bring in some rounds of some scattered rain showers and some thunderstorms. The big hazards with those will be some strong winds and some heavy downpours along with lightning, which is not a good thing because lightning can also trigger wildfires. As far as rainfall potential between tomorrow extending into Saturday, we're looking at around a quarter of an inch to around half of an inch of rain, a little bit higher towards the far west end of the UP. Here's tomorrow afternoon. Just some spotty rain could develop across the western areas of the UP. But the good news is that tomorrow the humidity increases with some Gulf moisture. So we'll start to see improvements because of that. As we head towards Friday, we'll start off with this main line of rain and thunder showers that starts Thursday night into Friday morning. We'll wake up to rain on Friday. There will be a break, and then there's another round of rain that will be coming in for Friday evening, extending into Saturday.
Coming up, we've got